John, a 2-0 defeat this afternoon at Dorking. Can you just pick out your assessment of that result?
Very disappointing. First off, we start the game and you're thinking, it's there to be won. And there's some warning signs were there. First off, when we got away with 2 set pieces that Pete's made a couple of good saves from, and you're thinking, just get that right. And started the game well, and second half we started quite well, and then give a set piece away again and lose a marker, and it's cost us. But it's not only set pieces against, it's we have plenty of set pieces ourselves and we're still not scored off one. So it shows there's a lack of aggression for me and determination, and that's not good enough. And obviously our supporters expect a lot better, and I do myself.
You failed to score today, but I think it's fair to say we had a few chances, more than Tuesday night certainly. So is that disappointing that we failed to put the ball in the back of the net today?
We've got ourselves in really good positions. First off, I remember there's quite a few crosses that came in. Even second off, we were in and around the box, and balls bouncing about, and we failed to either pull the trigger or we're not strong enough. We had the ball in the net. I think it was going in anyway when Manny put his foot on it. So no, I think we're always going to get opportunities. You're not always going to score, but you've got to start to keep clean sheets. And same old story really that was probably gone on about for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and it's not good enough. And I think the only way that we're going to change it is by changing personnel, and it's as simple as that. So obviously we're working on hard to try and change it, but until then the lads who are in there, they've got to show a little bit more fight and a little bit more desire.
Just on that disallowed goal, I think it was 2 or 3 minutes later Dorking scored, so it's frustrating seeing the reaction to that one.
Yeah, very much so. Even on the second goal, I think we're in a decent position and give the ball away cheaply. Don't react quick enough, and they go up the other end and score. Typical sucker punch. But no, if that goal counts, then obviously it changes the game and the momentum shifts towards us. But it didn't happen, and now we're going through a rough patch. And what we've got to try and do is stick together. As I say, hopefully try and get 1 or 2 in that'll help the group. Yeah,
do you feel as though you're seeing the same areas of weakness that we have since the start of the season, really? The set pieces you mentioned, is it just about working on that again? And I know you've tried to in training, but is it just about really drilling that into the lads?
No, we work every day. We probably spend too much time on doing it, but at the end of the day it comes down to individuals. They all have a job to do. No, if you've got a man to mark, which would give them a man to mark, then you should stay with him. And why people don't do that, as I say, it's beyond me. As I say, I've never come across it before. So obviously, it's a lack of ability at doing that.
You spoke about personnel there. Obviously, Matty Dolan dropping out in the squad due to a little injury, but Ozzy coming in as well for his first start. Can you just explain more about team selection today?
Yeah, obviously Matty wasn't fit, and the 3 midfield players that played are the 3 midfield players that we've got in the squad. So and obviously Ozzy's come in. He's done okay in training, and and that's how it is. That's why we need to bring other players in, because in certain areas we need more reinforcements.
You spoke about Matty there, and it's another name to the injury list, which is ever growing at the minute. So is that a short-term one, or is that something you're expecting to be a bit longer?
Not sure really. He's struggling to breathe. I think he's had a knock on his chest, whether it's his ribs or whether it's something muscular. He needs to have an X-ray. But no, we're not having a look as regards the injury, but it's again, I still think the players that went out there should be more than good enough to have got a result today. And at times I thought, Dorking were there for the taking, but obviously we weren't good enough to do that.